Hi, this is Elizabeth with Southern Embellishment, and I have a little special something to show to you today. And for those of you that were in our giveaways, we had so much fun. And the giveaways were for my 60th birthday, and we just had a lot of fun. Well, on my 60th birthday, the party that my daughters and husband and friends put together for me was just phenomenal, and we had so much fun. And this that I'm going to show you today is a gift that two of my friends, very dear friends, we've known each other for over 30 years, they made for me and put together for me, and I was so excited. I could have just like stopped the whole party and just kept looking at this, every item of this. And when I open it, I'll tell you another reason I was excited about it, but it's just so cool. And they wrapped it. I had them, after I opened it, I had them rewrap it for me because the wrapping is just so beautiful and amazing. And if you can see the little tassels they made, they've got antique vintage buttons on each of the tassels. I'm sorry, there we go. And there's a little button here, and they just wrap these around and with twine, and it was so awesome. So a shout out to Robyn and Jill for making this for me. It's very dear to my heart, and I wanted to come and share it on my channel to show you their beautiful work. And so let's get into it. They've got it wrapped in this twine with the buttons, as I showed you, and they also have this gorgeous lace. I'm moving it around so much, probably making you motion sick. This gorgeous lace, this braided ribbon, and let's take that off. And it's made to where I can, reutilize this. And this piece of ribbon here, which is gorgeous. Just beautiful, beautiful pieces of ribbon. Or I'm sorry, lace. And this oh, okay, that's different pieces. All right, which I will reuse in my tomes. So this gorgeous piece of lace, and then this wide lace. Isn't that beautiful? They just did such a phenomenal job, even in the wrapping. I think the wrapping can be just as fun as the actual gift itself, and they did a phenomenal job. And then they have the pattern, sewing pattern paper around it, which is amazing. Before I do that, Nick the Booksmith had put out one of her projects that she shows us, and I always like to watch those and get inspiration and ideas. And she had done this little, I'll call it a folio, I'm not sure what she calls it, and I'll link it down below so you can watch hers. But she had done this, and my life was so hectic at the time. Not that it isn't all the time, but it was even more so. And I wanted to make one so bad, and I couldn't get to do it. And I was just like a little bit frustrated because I just wanted to sit down and make one of those little folios because I thought they were awesome. Well, at my birthday, which was the same week, Robyn and Jill made me one of the folios that Nick the Booksmith saw. So I tagged her into Nick, and she started watching her, or they started watching her, and so they made me one of these, and I was so excited. I just was like, I'm so excited and so thankful for this. So they used one of the green hanging file folders, and which I love. It's just beautiful. And they stamped on it different, like they used the postage stamp theme. Let me see where I'm going. They stamped on it, and they also took all kinds of foreign stamps, real stamps, and put on here also, and some U.S. stamps. And Robyn and Jill work in the post office, and so I'll show you some cool things they do in here with postage stamps that they get. So anyway, that's that, and they did the little twine around. And when I opened this and saw what it was, I was absolutely so excited because I had been so disappointed that I couldn't make one. They did the sewing around the folder. They have this little airmail sticker. You can see that. Whoops. Fumble fingers today. Little airmail sticker they made, or tag. A little doily, which Jill makes the doilies, and she knows I love doilies with everything, so she made me that to use in my projects too, unless I just leave it here. Little trinket pin. And open it up to a lot of goodness. I mean, just so many goodies. Some more stamps and some stamping, some sewing, a lot of sewing. I love their stitch. And Robyn makes these little books that are some of my favorite. I mean, it's just my favorite little book, little journal. And she embosses and them, and then mixes up her own paints and everything, and colors them up. And this is all the postage theme too. And I love it. She gives it a look of like faux leather by the time she's finished with it. And I just love them. These are one of my all-time favorites that she makes. Robyn, I'm trying to talk her into doing videos and stuff on YouTube because she does great work. She's not there yet, so I'm doing this for her. And I appreciate him so much and so glad she did this. Here, this is stamps that she has taken and copied. She takes stamps and copies them and then makes them the size that she wants them to be. And this looks like she put a bunch on a piece of paper and blew it up and then copied the paper. And it's just such an awesome idea. So instead of just, before you use all your stamps in your projects, copy them and reuse them. Like, again, she just made a collage of the stamps and, you know, on a piece of paper, copied that, and then that gave her this beautiful, beautiful postage theme paper. And here's the back. So it's a great idea that she does with stamps, and she's blew them up, you know, enlarged them on the copier. So it's just beautiful. It just makes gorgeous copy paper to use in your projects. And she's got little pockets here. Little pocket. This is Sister Jill and her. This is Jill and her family. One of the women that made this. Here's a little heart-shaped doily that she made. She left the strings on. We like strings, don't we, ladies? Little heart-shaped doily that Jill made. It's her and her family. So that's a little tuck spot there with some music paper. And, of course, they copy their music paper, too, so they don't use it up. Some stamping. I love this paper here. Everything's coffee dye, tea dye. She used the real stamps for front and back, just different stamps glued together for a tab right here along the top, which is really nice. I like that. And she knows that I like a lot of space to write, so there's plenty of space to write on here. I'm sorry, I am fumble fingers today. Some stamping. And here she made a pocket, with stamps. It feels like she's put it on cardstock and made a little tuck spot, not a pocket, a little tuck spot. Here's a stamp from Portugal. I keep going the wrong way. Hopefully you can see that. Here is a receipt for domestic from the post office, and a little postcard tucked in there. Another little tab. Kinds of graph paper, ledger paper, just different kinds of paper, some stamping. Yes, excuse me, someone is at my door. And here is another little tuck spot. And this is like an airmail envelope that she's also backed with cardstock to keep it nice and strong. with stamps and like a stamp that shows that it's been posted. And it's got, again, this is copied stamps. She's taken a sheet of stamps, copied them on cardstock, and tea-dyed it. And so I just thought it was a great idea. She has so many good ideas with enlarging stamps, copying stamps, just doing all of that, which makes a nice little booklet. This is, I think, tissue tape. And she put this little scripture in here, delight thyself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. She knows that's one of my favorite scriptures, so I appreciate that. And here's some more tissue tape, some stamping. And I love this paper she's used. It just feels so good. And then she stamped she's got her signature and when she made it. Isn't that awesome? So that's the little journal that was in this folio. In the pocket of the folio, we have some real stamps. I love stamps. And this is the little card, happy birthday, from the Searle and Martin families. And ladies, I got a Joann's gift certificate. We love that, don't we? I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's in the pocket there. And then I have another pocket. I'll save these for last. And then in this pocket, so this is how the folio was made that Nick showed us on her. So here's a pocket made out of the same piece of folder. Here's a beautiful teacup card. She knows I love teacups too. That's my happy birthday card from Robyn. And here is an envelope full of goodness. Look at all these stamps. Lots of fun. So I think I would like to do what she did and make like some paper out of this before I actually put these in a project. And this, let me grab my glasses here so I can, these look really unique. It's cut off of an envelope. Well, I would tell you where this is from, but I cannot read it. But they are so super cool. So super cool. So lots, look at this goodness. Oh my goodness. This is Hong Kong. Just all kinds. Venezuela. All kinds of stamps that she's saved from envelopes. Isn't that amazing? And of course the people that come in the post office knows that she makes books, and so they are probably more than willing to give her the stamps off of their envelopes. So I think that's so cool. Lots of goodness right there. I love it. And then laying in the middle under the journal was these photographs. And some of these are from her relatives, which makes it even more special to me. And they've done some projects for me before, some gifts for me that with buttons from her grandmother's and her mother's collection, which means so much to me. And I'm so thankful that they do these things for me. I appreciate it so much. So here's some awesome photos that I can use. This is Sterling, Illinois, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, Sterling, Illinois. Here's a cool photo. Looks like maybe at a lumber yard. These are cool, and these have the perforated edges that looks a little like stamps too. They're not, but beautiful little card, journaling cards, postcard type journaling spots. Isn't this like a folio full of goodies? I love it. Good things, good things. I love it. I love it. And so I got all those goodies from my special friends, Robyn and Jill. And I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful for it. I will use it. I'm looking forward to putting these in just all of my little projects that I like to do. Check out Nick the Booksmith on how to make this folio. Robyn and Jill, I can't thank you enough. It's awesome. It's awesome. Ladies, thank you for stopping by and watching. Have a great day. Go and make something beautiful. I love every one of you. Bye-bye.